It's your boy Nirguna in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this episode we're going to talk about Ramsey return. We're also going to talk about Nabil Fekir linked with Arsenal. We're also going to talk about Paulo Dybala links. How real are those links? We're going to deal with that. Thierry Henry quitting social media. Yeah, he's actually took a stand, and very, very bold stand. Emerick Aubameyang comes up with his new hairstyle. Yeah, everything will be discussed in this episode. So, if you seek daily Arsenal content, 365 days a year, 365 days a year, this is the best place to be. Consider subscribing if you seek that type of content. So, my point is of making this video is to make you realize about the news that is coming up. So let's just start. Let's not just waste any more time. So Martin Odegaard, Arias Outsada actually tweeted out. Now he's the one who's actually giving us a lot of information pertaining to all the Norwegian players, or most probably Martin Odegaard in context of Arsenal. He tweets out, Martin Odegaard passing the Rondo test without a problem as well. Few signs that he would play against Turkey on Saturday. Also, Dr. Rajpal Brar reacted to this. He said, brilliant, excellent news. However, he's not out of the woods yet because there's a risk for re-injury, especially in the short term following an ankle sprain. So that's what he says. So encouraging signs, but Martin Odegaard, I think I'm pretty much sure he won't be risked. Probably might be going back to Arsenal. Might be. There's a strong possibility that Martin Odegaard will be rested. Also, moving up about it, talking about different stuff, Nabil Fekir. You know this guy linked with Arsenal, but before that he was strongly linked with Liverpool. So Arsenal and Barcelona are keen, extremely keen on Real Betis midfielder Nabil Fekir. The French international midfielder has recently signed up with a new agency ahead of the summer transfer window, according to Estadio. La Liga president Javier Tebas has warned that Real Betis need to raise funds urgently and heavily. If Fekir continues at this level, the offers will surely arrive. To talk about the official update, two major stakeholders and a key movement for the future of Fekir. The Franco-Algerian puts himself in the hands of Promo Esport. Now, Nabil Fekir only was lacking skill because almost everything he was doing right. I'm actually reading the report from the official website. So yeah, there might be some problems with the English. So, tore dangerous fouls or penalties, gave assists, and against Villarreal and Levante in the end has scored goal as well. So Estadio has now been able to know that above all that, two quite interested Arsenal and Barcelona, or rather its new president Joan Laporta, and even though its clause is high, 90 million euros is the release clause of Nabil Fekir, and the QL economy is not precisely buoyant. The Barcelona president has devised several formulas for, if necessary mainly, that Leo Messi does not follow, to be able to undertake an operation of gauge size. Now it looks like the French world champion joins the portfolio of more than 300 Promo Esport clients, which already includes footballers such as Adama Traore, Marc Roca of Bayern Munich, Eric Bailly, and Valencia midfielder Carlos Soler. Everyone is their client, so he's joined them. And needless to say, because even the president of La Liga, Javier Tebas, has warned that in Heliopolis, they need to make money urgently and heavily. And if Fekir continues at this level, the offers will surely arrive. That they are more or less close to their clause. Time will tell. Betis paid 21 million euros to Olympique Lyon for 70% of his passage. Well, let's see how things will turn out to be. The agency has more than 50 professionals divided into the soccer markets of Spain, UK, Portugal, Italy, USA, Poland, Turkey, and Belgium. So, yep. Nabil Fekir is on the move, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I've got to say about it. That's all I have to say. Well, moving on. So, Alex Lacazette is knocking on the door for a new contract with Arsenal, according to Julian Lawrence and ESPN. He says Lacazette is in a strong position, with the player an important figure in the Arsenal dressing room, sources said, and manager Mikel Arteta signaling his intention to offer him a new deal. Well, it's not just one club. Lots of strings of clubs want to sign Alex Lacazette. Sevilla, Roma, and Atletico Madrid are among a growing list of teams monitoring the ongoing uncertainty over Alex Lacazette's Arsenal future, sources have suggested ESPN. So strong possibilities of ESPN's Julian Lawrence has opened up about that. Mikel Arteta is actually looking out. Lacazette is expecting a new contract, and Mikel Arteta is actually wanting to provide him one. Will he give him one? Nobody knows. Should he give him one? Only you guys know. So let me know in the comments. Does Alex Lacazette deserve a new contract at Arsenal? If you ask me, it's a tricky one. Let me wait till the end of the season. That would be my response. Yeah, I just took the easy way out. Sorry. Moving on. So Aaron Ramsey is attracting interest from Crystal Palace and West Ham United. He is not part of Juve's plans next season, according to Calcio Mercato and Juve.com. So it looks like Aaron Ramsey might come back to the Emirates. Well, he would be the perfect signing for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal, but there could be only one condition. While he left in tears, Aaron Ramsey said, "It's been a hell of a journey. 11 years of my life and so much has happened in that. When I look back, you can tell by my voice how much it means to me. It's just I'm just very thankful for the opportunity to play for this great club and spend so many years with Arsenal. I came here at 17 years old, a boy. I'm really leaving a man. I've got a family. So much has happened, so I'm just grateful for the opportunity." Now, in the final campaign at the Emirates, the Welshman registered 14 assists, while between them, Granit Xhaka, Ceballos, Lucas Torreira and Matteo Guendouzi all together had only 13. As a result, the Gunners became heavily dependent on Pierre Emerick Aubameyang for attacking output in the subsequent seasons. And yes, that did not happen well. And Mikel Arteta's side fell quickly down the table. And yes, we were missing somebody like Aaron Ramsey. Despite a recent pickup in attacking threat with the introduction of Martin Odegaard and Emile Smith-Rowe into the side, scoring goals from midfield is still a problem. Joe Willock, still a problem anyways. So he's still the club's top scoring midfielder with 3 goals, despite the fact that he left to Newcastle on loan 2 months damn ago. And with reports suggesting that Ramsey is now no longer part of Juventus' plan, it looks like he might be heading to the Premier League. But question is, we all know that it is suggested that he is on a salary of 400k a week at Juventus, and given that Arsenal recently announced a financial loss of £47.8 million, there is no way that they could afford such a salary for any of them. That's like giving more salary to a player more than what they gave to Mesut Ozil, who was the club's highest earning player ever. Now, if he was willing to significantly reduce his financial demands, then maybe the deal would be justifiable, but under all other circumstances, it's difficult. It's difficult to even think about Aaron Ramsey. Moving on, Paulo Dybala. Now, Arsenal would be interested in signing Dybala. According to Sports, they say that Arsenal would be interested in signing Dybala if Real Madrid do not agree to extend Odegaard's loan deal. Dybala only has 1 year left on his current deal, according to Sport. There's a strong possibility Dybala might come in, and Arsenal looking, if Odegaard is not the player that they could sign in, they could actually bring in Paulo Dybala. Let me know in the comments, do you guys really want Paulo Dybala to Arsenal? I suggested it because the price tag is lowering. That's what was my point of view as well. So Dybala's days are numbered at Juventus. The Argentine was called to be one of the stars of world football and to lead the Vecchia Signora to the European Olympics. But the reality is that he has gone to the most absolute ostracism, and everything points to his leaving Italy this summer. We miss Paolo. He would have guaranteed us offensive variants and goals, Fabio Paratici says. But also Arsenal on the prowl. One of the possible destinations would be Arsenal. The whole Gunner is drooling with Odegaard, but it is still not clear what his future holds. Let's remember the Norwegian arrived in London this winter because of his lack of minutes at Real Madrid, and the idea is that he will return to the Bernabeu when the season is over. There are players with a similar profile that could be perfect replacement, his replacement for the Emirates midfielder. But however, there are other factors that take it into account. Juventus will not let the South American go at any price, and it remains to be seen if the player's desire is to sign for Arsenal, that for the moment would not play in European competition. Make yourself comfortable. The soap opera is served, is the report, ladies and gentlemen. It's on like Donkey Kong. Moving on, so Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is showing off his new hairstyle inspired by music artist Travis Scott, and on his brother Willie's Instagram story, saying that new song is coming soon, and the laughing emoji. No response. And David Luiz on Instagram stories wishes Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta a happy birthday. And he says, great example with this emoji. Lovely. Great to see David Luiz doing that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, moving on. So, ladies and gentlemen, Thierry Henry has come up with these 2 images on his social media. And this is the post that he's talking about, racism. He says, from tomorrow morning, I will be removing myself from social media until the people in power are able to regulate their platforms with the same vigor and ferocity that they currently do when you infringe copyright. The sheer volume of racism, bullying, and resulting mental torture of two individuals is too toxic to ignore. There has to be some accountability. It is far too easy to create an account, use it to bully and harass without consequence, and still remain anonymous. Until this changes, I will be disabling my accounts across all social platforms. I'm hoping this happens soon. My response is he's taken a stand. Zaha has made a stand, but it's just like there's nothing happening. I mean, what more? Twitter has actually said that we're going to delete accounts. What's going to stop the people, the bullies, to create more accounts? Nothing, right? There has to be some concrete steps to be taken. Let's see if that's going to happen or not. I'm fully supporting Thierry Henry in this. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be. 365 days a year, all Arsenal content. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one.